They're the erstwhile stars of the racetrack, and even though they date back half a century, they're still looking pretty slick. Silverstone Classic is billed as the world's biggest classic motor racing festival. Barrie Williams, nicknamed Whizzo, is a familiar face in the world of British racing. He wouldn't miss an event like this for the world.
I like to win everything, of course, but it's not possible. So it's taking part is the main thing. It's taking part and doing well and meeting people. And there's tremendous camaraderie in the classic world. I think it's wonderful.
The 1950s Aston Martin he's driving is owned by a collector and worth a cool €1 million. Whizzo has some 1,500 starts under his helmet, and at 75, he shows no sign of slowing down.
They're ready to go.
There we go. Is he still strong enough to hold it up? Yes, he is, after all that.
He takes to the grid facing an awesome collection of classic cars, all of them pre-1961 Grand Prix racers. Looking on by the trackside is Simon Cronin, a huge vintage car fan. He's been a regular at the annual extravaganza for years.
Not just for this event, but I've also been here for the Grand Prix and lots of other events, track days here. I've been coming to Silverstone since I was 8 years of age. I came here for the Grand Prix in 1950. So it's the home of British motorsport, really.
Off the track, it's all about seeing and being seen. For the owner's cars, that is. It's also a major meet and greet event for British automobile associations. Simon is a member of the Jaguar Club. His baby dates from 1961 and has been in his hands almost ever since then.
It's a beautiful lady. It's probably epitomises what Sir William Lyons wanted: grace, space and pace. It's a beautiful car. It's very comfortable to travel in. It's lovely to drive, and it's very fast.
And there are plenty of opportunities to buy a classic racing car at the auction. There's something here for first-time vintage buyers and established collectors. If you fancy a Ferrari or a Porsche, their asking prices have been accelerating continuously in recent years.
It's like any price, it's supply and demand. There's a very limited supply of good quality cars, and there's an increasing demand as the market becomes global. So in America and Japan, in China and Hong Kong and South Africa, Australia, it's a global market. So the demand is building. China and India in particular are becoming more wealthy.
A total of 120 cars went under the hammer at this year's event. Collectors are willing to fork out over €200,000 for their classic. Most people, however, are just happy to be spectators.
They're all gorgeous. They got history.
Yes, there's some cars on my wish list, but need a few more funds for that.
My passion is the MGs. I like the MGs, but I have to say the Aston Martin looks gorgeous. I have a real soft spot for those.
Actually, the Fiat 500 is my favourite, but no money, so we're just looking, wishful thinking.
And looking is very much encouraged here. Visitors are also given access to the trackside pit lane to get really close up to these historic speedsters. After the race, the drivers themselves return to the pit lane. Barrie Williams finished 7th, but he's not really disappointed.
It hasn't got as much power as the other cars, but it's good. It's good enough. I had some big skids.
The main thing at the Silverstone Classic is not winning, as every year it's about the sheer thrill of getting behind the wheel of a real blast from the past.